Our guest who joins us now for some pillow talk is a familiar face on your television. She has sold us everything from chicken McNuggets to allergy medicine, and you've seen her in commercial breaks in all of your favorite TV shows, peddling audio insurance, printers, even the Lazy Boy recliner. And if you are a theater buff like I am, you followed her successful career both on and off Broadway. Tonight I bring you the theater, drama, and hilarity. Satin Lounge, please help me welcome this prism of creativity, Miss Beth Malone. Hello, my dear.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. What's going on over there?
Hey, you know what? It's getting a lot brighter because you walked into the room.
Oh, I thank you so much.
I'm so excited to talk to you about your journey of creativity, very candid journey that you've been authentically sharing with the world. Journey from Castle Rock, Colorado, into living out loud creatively. I am so impressed by that, and I'm really, I admire that about you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a weird road from there to here, but you know, an entertaining one. And I started telling my story about 2 years ago in this solo show that I do, and telling the truth started to become addictive. I was like, ooh,
I need more of it. I need more.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into where you are presently, because let's talk about this journey a little bit, where we came from, so that they can see how dramatic it was for you to actually put your heart on the line. You actually were a late beginner with this theater thing, is that right? I
was. You know, it's funny. Part of my coming out story took me sort of out of the world of show business up into the mountains for a really long time, too. I went up to Aspen, Colorado to earn some money to pay for my wedding, my impending nuptials to this wonderful guy that I had known since, high school. And fell in love with this woman up in Aspen. And so I was up
That's
here.
That's not funny. I'm sorry. Is that guy okay? Is he okay?
You know, he's okay.
Okay.
It's been a long journey for him, too, but he is really okay, and he's so much better off than if he had ended up with me.
I wouldn't say that, but, you'd be better off to be living in your truth. That's very true.
Absolutely, but, sometimes, gifts come in odd packages.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Well, you're a gift to this world. You're a gift creatively to this world. We're going to talk about your beginnings in Broadway. When you first did your first Broadway show, Ring of Fire, if you're a theater performer, is that like the brass purse that everyone craves and wants and needs?
That is the way. That is the one thing. It's like it's on everyone's bucket list. It's like no matter, even if you're the most purest artist there is, and you're a writer and you just are just a soothsayer, it still feels so good to have that mainstream validity stamped on your forehead. It's like Broadway star. Boom, feels good. Even if the
Beth Malone, Broadway star. Yeah.
It feels good, after all the years of just sort of I'm sort of a purist. I love the rehearsal process, and I love creating new roles. I love working with writers. That is my passion. When I'm in a room with the creators and we're all sort of building a new piece together and we don't know what it's going to be. Like, you go see a show, you go see Wicked, and you think, well, Elphaba has always been like this. This is the way it is. But there was a rehearsal room not so long ago where they didn't know who Elphaba was going to be, and it's very exciting. That room, that's where I want to be. That's where I'm at bliss, That's where I am. And sometimes that room leads to an opening night in New York. It's a rare thing, but a few of my shows that I've workshopped have gone in, and I've had those amazing opening nights where you're like, am I dreaming? Is this real? And Ring of Fire in particular was that sort of
am I dreaming?
I felt like,
pinch myself.
My gosh. And, currently I'm workshopping a show that has hopes to go in. If you know anything about Alison Bechdel, and many of your listeners might be Alison Bechdel fans. She's the cartoonist who created Dykes to Watch Out For, and it's the longest running strip in the New York Times. Plus, she's been sort of like subversive cartoonist for years, and then she wrote this book called Fun Home, and it went on the New York Times bestseller list, and it was Book of the Year in 2006, and I have the pleasure and the honor of playing Alison Bechdel in the musical Fun Home. Yeah, so that's
awesome.
I know, and then there's a workshop, and I'll be doing that at the Sundance Theater Lab this summer with the amazing Lisa Crone, who is an incredible Tony Award-nominated writer and amazing performer in her own right, and lesbian, but strong, amazing, lesbian, hot, amazing woman who is just like, it's just like a dream job. So I get to be with her, and not to mention the composer-lyricist, Janine Tesori, who is another Tony-nominated writer, and she wrote Shrek, Violet.
That's very awesome.
Modern Millie. It goes on, and not to mention Caroline or Change, which is my favorite score of hers. If you've ever listened to that, it's just phenomenal. If you're a Broadway buff, these are things you hope and pray to be involved in. And so,
well, congratulations! I'm so glad so many great things are happening for you. You know what I'm most interested in about you is how your choices that you make creatively. The past few choices that you had made creatively they've become gayer and gayer.
Yeah, I've been sort of like okay. It's a funny thing. Like, I was in the pre-Broadway run of Sister Act, right? And I was playing the young novitiate who is the shy nun and stuff like that. And I really wanted to go into Broadway with that, and I didn't get the part because I'm too old for it. And the director who loved me kind of was replaced with another director who did not know me. So I lost that job. It's really, really hard on me last year, and I thought, okay, I really wanted that. But honestly, the path that my journey is taking right now isn't a mainstream sort of commercial endeavor like that. I've been sort of, I put out in the universe a few years ago that I wanted to start seeing people on TV and on Broadway who represented me a little more, like me, exactly. My journey, my reality, my truth. And so,
was that hard for you to make that decision, just so that they're more familiar with some of your work? When you went and did the Marvelous Wonderettes, and when you played that role, and then you turned around and did the Breakup Notebook, where both of these stories had this, gay content to it.
Right.
Did you just kind of look at it as a role and no big deal, or was it something that was metamorphosing inside of you, saying, I need more of this representation?
It's funny because as you're going to get older as an artist, if you stay in this artist lifestyle and you continue to pursue it, a lot of people go, you know what, it's too tough and I'm out of here. It's the pressure becomes kind of, you either have to become what they want or become who you are. And I think that's your two options. If so you really have to go, okay, I'm going to really, really try to be what they want, or I'm going to become the most me that I can. I'm going to say the truth. And that's what I mean about truth becoming addictive. Like, the more truth I told, the more addictive it became. And then my audience started to find me. My voice became a thing that people started to find.
That is so inspirational.
In that way, you find your people that way. Like, you don't find your people if you are constantly playing wives and girlfriends and the quirky best friend. I'm the star of my own life story, as is everyone. And my life story is as valid as Jennifer Aniston's. I'm not Jennifer Aniston. I'm not this adorable straight girl who dates all these, men that a million women want. I'm this other brand of leading lady, and I'm not alone. We're out there. We have stories, and we're out there, and we're interesting, we're fascinating, we're sexy, we're hilarious, we're odd, we're all these things, and now those people are finding me. Like, beautiful. My people are finding me now, and I feel more authentic than I've ever felt. And I'm just beginning. I feel like I'm just at the beginning. Yes, you are. And
we are loving watching this transformation. It's a beautiful thing to watch your growth, watch your authenticity. In just a few minutes, we're going to come back with more of this incredible talent, Miss Beth Malone. We're going to talk about where she has been so far, quote unquote. Keep it right where you got it, right here in the Satin Lounge with KiaRene.